All right, so trying something a little bit different. I got an actual game highlight for Overwatch, but I wanted to talk about maybe, not maybe, but why I like this game so much. Like, one of my friends said it best: if Smash Brothers and Halo were merged, you would get something very similar to Overwatch with all the different abilities and all that. And then, actually, my brother in law said this about the game. He said, I liked it because you didn't necessarily have to be, an ace sniper or ace shooter. Like, you can help your team win by doing other things. And it's very much a team based game. You can have all the KOs in the world, but you can still lose the game because it's objective based. So in a lot of ways, it's like basketball. Uh, Certain teams are going to have strengths at certain positions. There's three of them to be exact: tank, damage, and support. You guys are seeing some of my support highlights. Actually, I don't know if it's support, but I've been playing a lot of Baptiste lately. Um, and another thing I like is you get to play the game for every match, and the excitement when it's when it's your gameplay that's actually being showcased for everyone that was in the game. Still, almost 5 years later, still a good feeling. So, I mean, what else? What else can I say about the game? The way that the abilities kind of gel together, like you can be off doing your own thing, but you get a lot more value when you combine it with other members of your team. Like there's one ability in the game. Actually, there's a few that like group everybody together, and then there's another ability that shoots a massive wave of energy. And so then there are ways to negate all this healing and all this damage that's going on, and it's crazy. And then on top of that, you can switch characters midway through the game. So that's an extra layer of complexity layered on top of all the complexness, if you will, that's going on in the game. Another thing I like about the game is like the characters. Kudos to the team over at Blizzard. They have done a really good job with the characters. Each one seems like they have a soul. They have their likes and their dislikes that they talk about during the game, and then they have interactions with each other. Like if a certain player is doing well, they will say something about it, you know. And then they all have like their voice lines, which some are like iconic now at this point. Like the cowboy, whenever he's about to do his ultimate, he says, "It's high noon." And if he's letting his team know that his ultimate is ready, he says, "You know what time it is." And I mean, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about the sound design in this game. It, I think I read somewhere that I can't think of his name right now. Uh, Jeff, I don't know. They call him Daddy Jeff. Anyway, he said that he told his team he wanted the game to be able to be played blindfolded. And you really don't get a feel for this until you play the game with some good headphones on. Like you hear everything. You hear what the enemy's doing. You hear what your teammates are doing. So even if you can't always see them, you know what's going on. And then your characters have voice lines like, "I need a doctor," or, you know, I'm ready to do my ult, or let's attack the payload, or let's defend the payload. You know, there's always something being said. And if you play this game without the sound on, you're really doing yourself a disservice, because the game has it just tells you everything that it's doing. Um, ah, so much about this game that I want to say. Like it's awesome. Um, it's awesome. But I'm gonna end it here. This may not be my last video on Overwatch. I just decided to try something different today, so here it is. Feedback and comments are welcome. I will say this: I love how. Actually, no, I won't say that. Anyway, comments and feedback are appreciated. And this is the Blue Pharaoh signing out. Till the next. Peace.